Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, a long time ago, a cozy cottage nestled near a forest, filled with sweet-smelling flowers, friendly animals, and some that were not so friendly. In the cottage lived a mother and her little girl who always wore a red cape with a hood.
I'm so glad Grandmother made this cozy cape for me.
The little girl wore the cape everywhere, so everyone, even her mother, called her
Little Red Riding Hood.
Coming, Mother.
Your grandmother's not feeling well. I've packed a basket with fruit and cakes and honey. Would you like to take it to her?
Oh, yes, Mother.
Good. Your visits always cheer her up. But be careful. Stay on the path going through the forest and don't dawdle along the way.
I won't, Mother. Goodbye.
Grandmother's expecting you. And don't talk to strangers.
To Grandmother's house, la la la, quick as a mouse, la la da da, through the trees.
As Little Red Riding Hood skipped along the path, she didn't notice that someone was watching her until...
Good morning, little girl, and where are you going on this fine day?
Grandmother's. I'm going to visit Grandmother.
Grandmother? Ah, yes, and where might she live?
Through the forest?
On the other side of the forest? Ah, a long way off for a little girl with a heavy basket.
Yes, she's not feeling well, so I am taking her a treat. But I mustn't talk to you anymore. You're not my friend.
A pity. Why, all these flowers are just waiting to be picked. They cheer your poor grandmother shut inside on such a lovely day.
No, Mother said I must not dawdle along the way.
Picking flowers is not dawdling. Why, they're right next to the path.
Well, perhaps you're right. I'll pick just a few.
As soon as Little Red Riding Hood began to pick flowers, the wicked wolf sneaked off through the forest, past a woodcutter. I wonder where that crafty fellow is off to in such a hurry. I'll bet he's up to no good.
Oh, a silly old woman sick in bed, waiting for company with her door open, I bet. Oh, there's the old grandmother's house now.
Who's there?
It is I, your little grandchild.
Speak up! I can't hear you!
Ah, just as I thought, deaf as a post.
Your little granddaughter. I have brought you fruit, cakes, and honey.
Oh, do come in, dear. I've been looking forward to your visit. Come in, come in. Now, my child, did you have a lovely walk? Ah, it's a wolf!
The wolf slammed the door, pounced out of the bed, and snapped his jaws shut, swallowing Grandmother in one gulp.
That was easy as stealing chickens. And the fun's not over yet. The little girl will be along soon, carefree as a bird. Now, if I dress up like Grandmother, I can get very close to her. Close enough for a bit of dessert. Now, to sound like Grandmother. Hello, dear.
Hello. Hello, my dear. Yes, that's it.
Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood skipped past the woodcutter. Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood.
Good morning, friend Woodcutter. I'm going to Grandmother's.
Have a nice walk. First the wolf sneaked past, and now Little Red Riding Hood. I wonder... But Little Red Riding Hood had no inkling of danger.
There's Grandmother's house.
Aha! Who's that?
The sweet child I've been waiting for?
It's Little Red Riding Hood, Grandmother.
Wonderful. I've been planning for your visit.
I've brought you fruit and cakes and honey and a bunch of pretty wildflowers.
I can't wait.
Come in, dear. The door is open.
Oh, Grandmother, the forest was full of flowers. Oh, Grandmother, you look...
Tired, dear. Very tired. Now come close and sing me a little song.
La la la, I'll bring a treat. Oh, Grandmother, what big ears you have.
Big ears? Why, the better to hear you with, my dear. Now come closer so I may hear your little song.
But Grandmother, will... La la la, with flowers sweet. But Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
Big eyes? Why, yes, the better to see you with, my dear. Come closer. Let me see the lovely flowers you picked for me.
But Grandmother...
Just a little closer, dear, so that I can smell the flowers.
Oh, Grandmother, what big teeth you have.
Of course, my sweet child.
That is to eat you with, my dear.
The wolf sprang from the bed. Round and round the bed he chased her.
I'll get you. I'll get you. You'll never get away. I'll get you.
But the woodcutter, suspicious of the wolf, had followed Little Red Riding Hood.
What a commotion! It's the wolf!
Threw open the door.
You terrible wolf! What have you done? You'll do no more!
With one blow of his mighty axe, he destroyed the wolf and freed Grandmother.
Oh, thank heavens you rescued me. But where is my grandchild? Where?
The woodcutter pulled Little Red Riding Hood out from under the bed.
Grandmother, you're safe.
Are you all right, my child?
You saved my life and Grandmother's. I'm so thankful that you are safe.
Thanks to our friend, the woodcutter.
Yes, how can we ever thank you?
Well, I wouldn't mind a taste of the treat you brought your grandmother, young lady.
Of course.
Grandmother, that wicked old wolf tore my cape right here.
Oh, my. A little mending will make it as good as new. But I'm happy that I don't have to repair you.
And you never will, Grandmother. I will never dawdle in the forest again. Never. And I won't talk to strangers either.
And so, Little Red Riding Hood, Grandmother, and the woodcutter sat down to feast on fruit and cakes and honey. And they all lived happily from that day on, never to be troubled by the wolf again.